Hi everybody, welcome back to today's video. I'm going to show you how to create this real quick. Let's step into Photoshop. Let me show you how to do it. I'll go to file here and then go to new, and then let's create a new document. Okay, now the dimension I'm going to be using is 2000 here, 2000 here, 300 here. I'm going to call it like pizza post. All right, and then leave the dimension like this. I'm going to click on create. Also, our pizza or our design needs to be aligned well, so go to view and go to new guards layout and then set it to 66 and then 0.3 across and then click on okay. All right, now that is pretty much it. Now let's start with a real design. So the first one we're going to work is, or the first thing we're going to do is to create our background, and then you're going to click over here on the adjustments and pick solid color. You're going to use solid color with some few glows as well, and that is it. I'm going to use F8 4B00. That is it, and then I'll click on okay. Then I'll create a new layer, and then I'm going to pick my brush at the left side. Then I'll click on, I want to see my brush, so I'm going to hold alt and I'm going to pick the background color. Okay, then I'll just paste it like that. All right, then I'll go to the blending mode. So I'll set it to linear dodge. You see how it adds some glow to it. Control T to transform it, Control T to transform it, increase it a little bit, enter. Good. Now Control J to hide the lines and the grids, Control J to duplicate it. Click on your move tool and then move it somewhere here. Control J to duplicate it again, move it somewhere here. That is pretty much it. In fact, this you might even drag it somewhere here, and then that is it. Okay, we're going to put everything in a group. We are going to call it background. So that's just going to be our background for this particular flyer or post. Then we are going to type there. Click on your text tool or click on T, type there, and then let's go and pick the details. You're going to be using pizzeria. Okay, now I don't know whether that's the full meaning of pizza or anything of that sort. I'm going to click on the character here. If you can't find it, go to Windows. All right, go and look for character, and then that is it. Okay, so first of all, let's set the color to color white so that we can see it. And then I'm going to this side. I'm going to set it to a font that perhaps I might not have used it before. Let me say League. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use this League. I'm going to use, let's see, regular. Okay, I'm going to use regular. Then Control H. Control H to bring our lines. Okay. Okay, so but we're not done with it. We still need to make sure everything looks good and sleeky. So what we are going to do is, guys, this side we're going to leave it like this. Also, let's see, what else can we do to it? Maybe we should give it all caps like this. I feel like we should give it a little space in between them. I'm going to make it minus 50. Good. Now I can see some space in between them. Click on my move tool and then just move it here a bit. Control T and then just drag it in a bit. Now I just wanted you to touch this line and then that line. That is basically what I was going for. I'll duplicate it again and then drag it down. Duplicate it again and then drag it down. Okay, so I feel like this is way better. Now I'm going to select the two of them, Control T, and then I'm going to drag it to the middle. Okay, so you can see force in the middle here. That is what it needs to be. Enter. Let's put it in a group. Let's call it pizzeria. So we are done with that. Now we can even decrease it more if we still want to. I feel like we should retain it for now like this. Also, guys, also we are going to file. You're going to place embedded. We are going to pick our pizza. We're going to click on place. We're going to place it on it nicely like that. Nicely. I like the way the shadows makes it photorealistic. I'll put it in a group. Control G in a group. Call it pizza. Then let's close it. Also, we got to pick our emojis. So I'll go to place again. I'm going to pick 3 of our emojis. I'll click this one. I'll click on enter. I'm going to drag it somewhere here. I'll go to place embedded. I'm going to pick this one. Nice. I'll go to place embedded. I'm going to pick that one. Nice. So I think these are enough. I'll put them in a group. I'll call them emoji. Good. Let's close this one. All right, now we got to pick our details as well, or the telephone number. I'm also going to place it in there, and then that's it. I'll click on place. Okay, so that is it for you guys. Drag it down there a bit more. Okay, this feels good. I'll put it in a group. I'll call it contact. Nice. Close it. Also guys, we need to add some details here, so I'm going to click on my text tool, type somewhere there, then I'm going to pick that. Now remember, these are all middle aligned. Okay, I'm going to click on my move tool and move it somewhere here. These are all middle aligned, so that's what you're going to do. I'm using Montserrat for this, guys. Montserrat for that. Then I'll set it to, let's see, Montserrat regular or medium will do. Good. It also, make sure it's not caps lock. Yes, we are setting it to 14 here, 16 here, and then definitely set it to around 50 at this side. Okay, but Control H, let's close it. Sorry, Control H, Control T. You want to make sure it is middle align. Okay, so that is it. Falls in the middle as well. So that is it. Perhaps I might even drag it into Pizzeria. I'll drag it into Pizzeria. Alright. So we are basically almost done with this flyer. But then there is something that we need to add. So let's go to place embedded. Let's see what can we add. The ingredients here, we can add it. Okay. And then let's just drag it like that. Okay, so I think this is good, but I like to drag it on top of it. I'll put it in a group. I'll call it ingredients. All right, now let's merge everything together. Control Alt Shift and then E. Let's set it to soft light, and then let's set the to 70% thereabout. Okay, 70 or 60% thereabout. Now let's go to gradient map. Then let's use this color code. Okay, sorry, drag it down. Okay, so you're going to use this color code, guys. You're going to use 60000. Good. Then we're going to click on this side. Then we are going to set it to FFF0C2. Click on OK. Click on OK. We're going to set this also to soft light. And then we'll go to the adjustments. We'll go and look for black. We'll set it to solid color to black. We'll set this side to 40. Okay, 40. Then we'll click over here, pick our brush to make sure caps lock is off. It's a soft round brush, guys, and then we'll just paste on the middle there. If might even reduce it, and then clean, make sure the details are really cleaned nicely. Okay, so that way it only affects the edges. Maybe I might even let this side go. Alright, so guys, this is how you create something like this. Now if you love this video, don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. Love you all guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.